Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home, or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
It's the Comets.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
Ryan looking to center into the slot to Esther, but it's broken up by Scott. He shoots, hits, scores!
Now the sticks are up. And now this is bad news. Everyone going at it down here in the corner.
Fort Wayne
McClung
hockey.
with the deke.
6 teams.
Bone cutter to Ryan Freeby with the shot from the point. He scores!
Live stream games new this season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome in, Indiana high school basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Game number 2 of 4 of our live slate here in semifinal action 2017 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament. 1 game in the books here today. That was the first semifinal game on the girls' side. That was the number 8 seeded Bishop Luers Lady Knights. They were defeated 70-35 to the number 4 seeded Carroll Lady Chargers. So Carroll is moving on. They will play the championship game tomorrow at 4 p.m. against the winner of this contest, the number 2 seeded Northrop Lady Bruins and the number 3 seeded Southside Lady Archers. That's going to be a good one here today. Winner of this will move to play Carroll. Bring in Dan Vance of the News Sentinel. Dan, going to be a different game as the one that we saw earlier today. No doubt about it. These two teams very, very well matched, and they're just very good.
Yeah, they're both deep, not just in, we saw Carroll's deep on the bench.
these teams can do a little bit of everything. They got girls that can shoot lights out. They got girls who are powerful inside. They have girls who drive to the basket and slash well. They kind of run the gambit of everything you need in the perfect team, and that's why we're seeing them here today in the semifinals. And a good chance that if they had been on opposite sides of the bracket, that this would be the final.
Right, there's no question about that. A lot of people thought 1 through 3 could have went either way. Of course, I feel it's right to give Homestead the number 1 seed with what they've done already this season and being the 2-time defending champ. I mean, to me, they deserve that number 1 seed.
Oh, yeah, they deserved it. But 2-3 right here is interesting. I mean, you're looking at a combined 25-1 right now. The only loss is Northrop's to Southside.
Right.
So, I mean, big games. They've handled the pressure. Southside just coming off a big win over Oak Hill. At Oak Hill, and probably their biggest one of the season following up their win over this Northrop team, and what was a heck of a game a couple of weeks ago, at Northrop.
Yeah, this looks like no Makiba Jones as well here again for Southside. Didn't see her dressed. So Makiba Jones, one of the best players on Southside, not playing at all again tonight. So we'll see how Southside and the Lady Archers, led by head coach Juanita Goodwell, will take on Rashida Mohammed's Northrop Lady Bruins. Let's take one more break before we get closer to the starting lineups. You are watching this 2017 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament from beginning to the end, live from SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana high school basketball fans. Just a minute away from the starting lineups here of the second game of our semifinals here in the 2017 SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament. Of course, this is going to be an up and down the floor express type of game. Southside will press you all game long, wire to wire. It's going to be interesting to see how Northrop and their outstanding guards, which they do have, and tons of ball handlers, and pretty much everybody that starts for Northrop besides Tiny Williams will bring the ball up the court. So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that press of Southside, as they have so much size as well. You just look over at that bench. That's without Makiba Jones. Makiba Jones probably the tallest, if not, top 2-3 tallest on her squad. And that includes all the freshmen and sophomore that head coach Juanita Goodwell has at her disposal. So let's now send you down to the wonderful PA announcer here at Wayne High School, and we'll give you the starting lineups.
Athletic Director Gary Rayburn from Host School Wayne High. We wish to extend all of you a warm welcome to the annual Parkview Sports Medicine Summit Athletic Conference Basketball Tournament, and to thank you for your continued fine support of high school athletics in Fort Wayne. We'd like to remind you that this sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. This event is for the benefit of our student athletes, and they recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and should be respected. Fans, please remember that you are guests and you should not engage behavior unbecoming of an adult. It is the official job to administer this contest and the coach's job to teach and coach the athletes. Fans should remember that unless they want to accept criticism of the way that they do their job, they should not publicly criticize officials, coaches, or players. Please be positive and refrain from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers. We reserve the right to remove any spectator who is not promoting a family-friendly environment. Thank you for your cooperation. And here are the starters for the Northrop Bruins. Senior, 5'3", number 2, Naomi Dubé. Senior, 5'9", number 3, Mackenzie Snyder. Senior, 5'5", number 14, Ariel Thatcher. Senior, 5'7", number 23, Morgan Hughes. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Bruins, senior, 6 foot, number 25, Alicia Tiny Williams. The Bruins are coached by Miss Rashida Mohammed. And now for the Southside Archers and their starters. Senior, 5'6", number 1, Shamari Tyson. Sophomore, 5'6", number 2, J.C. Jones. Sophomore, 5'10", number 3, Aaliyah Chapman. Senior, 5'7", number 5, Shamari Jackson. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Archers, senior, 5'10", number 34, Denise Chapman. The Archers are coached by Miss Juanita Goodwell.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups in the books here in the second game of our semifinal. This is game number 16 of our, game number 14 of our 18-game slate here live from Wayne High School. Big shout out, Athletic Director Gary Raber, Principal John Hauser here at Wayne High School. Them and them staff do an outstanding job each and every year right here at Wayne High School in this Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Tournament. So it looks like Southside will wear their green unis with the black trim. Northrop in their white with the orange trim. And we are about set as the referee comes over and breaks up the Juanita Goodwell huddle, and they will take the floor. So the crowd's starting to fill in here, Dan, as we expected. There's a lot more people behind us than across, but outstanding environment, and it'll only get better here today.
Oh yeah, 2 big boys games coming up. The home team in the late game tonight. This place is going to be rocking for that.
So Southside will start with possession. Northrop comes out in the man-to-man defense, down low right away. Beautiful walk. That was Chapman to Chapman, and you will see that wide of it here this afternoon, early evening. Good look, Hughes, Tiny Williams, left hand, can't get it to go. Offensive board. Dubé, no good. She had an outstanding game yesterday for Northrop. Of course, in their win over the Snyder Lady Panthers, that was a tough-fought battle in our nightcap last night. Tiny Williams down low, gives Thatcher, Ariel Thatcher, and it looked like Denise Chapman just gave up on that play as Thatcher went right to the cup and laid it up and in. Thatcher with 2, Chapman with 2, and we're 2-2, 7-15. There's that pressure. Tiny Williams, she is an absolute Division I track star, is Alicia Tiny Williams. She'll be heading to Purdue University, where she will continue her track and field career. She is one tremendous Division I athlete.
Yeah, she is. Southside fans not happy about that call. It was the right one. Tiny Williams got that ball off Shamari Tyson's leg.
And you will only hear the oohs and ahs as our night progresses. These fans love to get into it here in the Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Tournament, and a lot of it has to do with how close the fans are to the floor here at Wayne High School. It's a tremendous atmosphere.
Substitution for the
So
Bruins,
early
Brianna Douglas.
substitution, Brianna Douglas. Brianna Douglas did not play last night, so that's a good sign here for Northrop.
Yeah, it definitely helps there. She's one of the more versatile players on this court.
Chapman, good stop. She can hit that 15 jumper with just wide right. Tiny Williams with another rebound. Tiny Williams. Thatcher. That's a block. Did not look like Chapman was under control when she came out. Head coach Rashida Muhammad is just going to look the other way on that one. Shamari Tyson, transfer from Wayne with the bucket on the transition. Tyson. Dubé couldn't get it to go. J.C. Jones had an outstanding game last night against Snyder. Look at the ball handling out on the floor here. Shamari Jackson way too wide open. Denise Chapman boards. Power dribble and gets smacked in the face and hits the bucket. And the Southside bench erupts in pleasure. Denise Chapman to the line now for the chance at the three-point opportunity.
A lot of this battle inside is going to come down to who has the most confidence. Denise Chapman gets a bucket and a foul on Alicia Tiny Williams. Expands that confidence.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the offshoot of that is Tiny Williams picks up her first personal foul early. And she will have a seat. 5 points for the talented senior Denise Chapman. 7-2. Hughes, good look. That was a beautiful look, and that was blocked by Chapman. Elia Chapman came on that help side defense and blocked. Jones spins it home. J.C. Jones and head coach Mohammed wants a timeout to talk about it. And check out the bench of the Southside Archers. They are absolutely feeling it, kids. Out to their great start, 9-2. Let's take a peek on the SummitCitySports.com replay. Jones with that skip pass. Chapman, Jackson, watch Denise Chapman carve out space, gets that rebound, power dribble, up, takes the slap in the face, and gets the bucket. Denise Chapman, so special for head coach Juanita Goodwell. Big shout out, of course, to our title sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine, where it is always game on. Our elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance training offers athletes coordinated care and instant access at the new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Of course, you can make them part of your team. Give them a call, 266-4007, or log on to ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. So out of the timeout, 9-2 for Natick Case, what we expected to start this contest, and Southside just looks a little bit more comfortable here, Dan.
Yeah, and that's what they got to do. They got to find that comfort zone and stay in it. I wrote an article before this tournament on newsonal.com and said one of the things that they need to do is play with the experience over the emotion, and that's what they're doing right now, playing experienced basketball.
That's a great statement. Good dig down. Ooh. Shamari Tyson with a great dig down on the help side defense. She knocked it off the Northrop player, and that's an outstanding call. It's all about making the right call, and that was the right call, absolutely. On the swipe down from Shamari Tyson. Now Jones. Northrop giving them some press and a turnover. Stepped out of bounds, 9-2. We'll go back Northrop. Thatcher wanted Douglas down low and said skip pass. Snyder, no good. Mackenzie Snyder, but Douglas do everything for Northrop. Watch the dribble. Beautiful handle. Just a little bit too fast there for Northrop and Brianna Douglas.
Yeah, a couple times there. They had a dump down Alicia Tiny Williams earlier, and there, right there to Snyder, where the receiving player doesn't seem ready for the pass.
So, 9-2. 5:06, frenetic pace here to this first half. Jumper, Tyson just short. Chapman. Another rebound block by Tiny Williams. and the steal. Jones, crossover, leaves it. Shamari Jackson, triple, no good. Douglas with the ball. So Tiny Williams got her first block of the game. I had her at 5 unofficial last night. Has the foul called.
Foul number 2,
JC Jones.
Her first.
JC Jones, another one of those outstanding players in the sophomore class, along with Elia Chapman for Southside. But the SAC is absolutely loaded with the sophomore class. Thatcher will somehow slither through that opening and put it up and in. Beautiful job that time by Thatcher. She has all 4 for Northrop. Rebound, Thatcher. Naomi Dubé, Gabriella Douglas. Number 23, Morgan Hughes. That's Ariel Thatcher. 3-ball. Ariel Thatcher with the triple. 3-ball going there for Northrop. 9-7. They cut the deficit to 2. This girl has all kinds of swag with the ball. She finds Jackson. No good. Battle for the rebound. Thatcher finds Hughes. Hughes one to push. Finds Dubé. JC Jones. Nice job, but that is a block. Good call on that side. Dubé, just enough of that side step to avoid that charge, Dan.
Yeah, very good play by Naomi Dubé there to get to the side of JC Jones, and didn't really give JC Jones much of an option there.
No doubt about it.
Number 2, Naomi Dubé.
Going to get a chance to see Lamaya Woodson, the freshman for Southside, checking in. One of the more outstanding freshmen in this area.
There's no doubt. We saw one in the early game of our semifinal, and Emily Parrott for Carroll. This one is tremendous and has the size of a D1 athlete.
Oh, absolutely. She's going to be one to watch for a number of years and kind of leads that next guard of post players. We had a lot of successful girls post players in the area the last couple of years, and she's on the next level.
So Dubé hits both, tied at 9s. Ooh, about to give away. Hackbarth. Chapman, no good. Rebound, Denise Chapman. Good find to the freshman. Blocked. That was blocked by a pair of Bruins. As Denise Chapman came up with another offensive rebound. Couldn't convert on the defensive block. What intensity here early to start this contest. 3:15 left in the first quarter. What a pace we've had. As these are 2 of the more outstanding teams in the state of Indiana. Chapman needs help. Finds it. And Denise Chapman. Here's Tyson. I can see Woodson post up on Douglas. Instead Tyson and Chapman. Ryan Chapman couldn't get it. Steal, Thatcher finds Dubé, looking for their first lead. Dubé from 16, no good. Tiny Williams, put back. Alicia Tiny Williams, too big and too long underneath the bucket. And a foul on the bring up. And that is on Dubé. That is her first and the team's third. Just under 3 minutes, 11-9 our score. Tyson looking for that space, finds Woodson. Guarded by Tiny Williams. Oh, that was Chapman, now Woodson down low. Lamaya Woodson wanted Denise Chapman on the double team. Too much length from Tiny Williams on the help side, then just thrown away. That's going to drive head coach Mohammed insane. Tyson, triple, got it. You see it all the time, Dan. A silly play and a silly turnover leads to buckets.
Yeah, it's just one of those little things where you can't make a mistake. Take your time, stay composed. You've been here before if you're both of these teams.
Please turn off the flashes on your phones and cameras. Please turn them off the lights.
Thatcher, she'll bring it inbound. Man-to-man defense, you'll see by both clubs. Good hands by Hackbarth. Douglas, split the defense, can't get the roll. Tiny Williams can't get the rebound. Tyson, look for Hackbarth. That is a tough pass and catch. And no, that does not count for a negative point. Under 2 minutes. Douglas needs help. Look at the length, and that's a foul. You got to like that hustle, though. I'm not mad at that at all. As I can imagine head coach Goodwell, isn't it? That's just straight effort on the part of her sophomore.
Yeah, you're going to get nothing but effort out of anybody with the last name of Chapman on this court, that's for sure.
There ain't no doubt about that. Yeah, Mama Chapman knows that better than anybody. So Dubé will look to inbound to Thatcher. Has Douglas, Tiny Williams, and Snyder are your 5 for the Bruins. Hackbarth, Denise Chapman, Shamari Tyson, Woodson, and Jackson, your 5 for Southside, and another turnover on Northrop.
Even if the basketball wasn't as good as it is, Tim, I think I could make an enjoyable night after watching these two coaches on the sidelines.
They are tremendous. Head coach Rashida Muhammad, her worst enemy, as we mentioned yesterday, is that coach's box.
Yeah.
She comes down near the possession line, midcourt almost. But both these coaches are intense, to say the least. Three, Dubé, good pressure on Tyson on that recovery defensively. And Chapman with another rebound. Couldn't get it up over the rim. Lamaya Woodson taken from Brianna Douglas. That was tremendous strength from Douglas.
Woo.
And that'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Lady Bruins. Just under 50 seconds. 12-11 is our score.
Brianna Douglas was in trouble about 3 different times there and still managed to get the ball up to near half court before that jump ball.
Thatcher, she'll track it down. Look at Hackbarth. The blow by. Thatcher, no good. Chapman with another rebound. 5 unofficial. Jackson, Tyson, Hackbarth, Woodson, and Chapman. 32 seconds. They want her down low, Lamaya Woodson. And the foul, that's Tiny Williams. That's her second with 23 seconds left.
A foul on Alicia Tiny Williams.
It is on Alicia Tiny Williams, her second, and the team's 4, so that is a huge call. Tiny Williams is an absolute force on the offensive glass. As Woodson hits on the, Chapman hits on the first. Second attempt coming. Denise Chapman now with 6 points of the 13 for the Lady Archers. Chapman hits them both. 7 points for the senior. 3-point lead for the Lady Archers. Brianna Douglas being hounded by Hackbarth. Thatcher brings it over the timeline. Needs help from, and nice Euro. That is an absolute wrong call.
Beautiful move.
That was outstanding Euro step. You take 1 step to the right, jump left with the 1 foot, and that is what you call a Euro step.
I hate the Euro step, and that looked beautiful.
Yeah, that's an outstanding move if you perfect it. Watch Joel Embiid, the 7-foot center for the Sixers. That kid is tremendous. So 16-11, what a first quarter we have seen here in our second game of our semifinal round. You are watching Indiana High School basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
Welcome back, Indiana High School basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Wayne High School.
Bruin basketball.
16-11 start of our second quarter.
Period 2 Archer
Big shout out
basketball.
our sponsor, Big Odd Fish, who supports Fort Wayne area athletics and has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Original location is at historic 1502 North Wells Street. You can also visit their 2 express locations, 3001 Hillegas Road and 10380 Leo Road. Check them out, originalbigoddfish.com or bigoddfishexpress.com. Also like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Come and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Odd Fish. So good start to Southside for that second quarter, Dan, as they hit the bucket. And that was Chapman. That one wide right for Douglas. Good hustle for Thatcher. Couldn't save it.
Going to be a game of runs. We've seen that already here. Southside got up big, 9-2 early. Game tied again at 9, and now Southside back up by 7. Who can withstand those runs?
J.C. Jones. Jackson down low, Woodson. Woodson with the size advantage, and that is too easy. And that's a freshman, kids. 9-point game and a steal.
Good defense there.
And there's a kick by Thatcher. That was good recovery defense. 20-11 is our count. And Dubé is going to check back into the contest. .706 remaining in this second quarter. Loose ball comes to Jackson. 16-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Dubé needs an outlet. Finds it, Douglas. Douglas has a pair of Bruins. Douglas going to rise up from that left elbow extended. Back here, no good. J.C. Jones boards. And somehow kept her balance. Here comes Jones, the sophomore. Jackson. Chapman. Chapman, the sophomore, right-handed jump hook goes glass. Tremendous start for the Lady Archers who are in the midst of this beautiful run. Chapman now with 4 points. And a foul. It is on Shamari Jackson. And that is the team's 5th, her first, as Northrop will stack it on that far block. 6:25. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Douglas. Ariel Thatcher. Can't get it. They needed that bucket there. 6'10". Tyson on the break. Finds J.C. Jones. Knocked away by Douglas. And Woodson couldn't handle the pass, right in the belly. Thatcher, good outlet. That was outstanding. Toughness shown by number 11, Ashlyn Scott. They wanted to take the second violation, not given. 6:01 is when they're bringing it up. 5:51 is when they cross the timeline. Good no call. Woodson and Chapman just stood strong. 22-11. And that is money. Shamari Tyson and a timeout from the Lady Bruins. We'll take it with them. 30 seconds timeout. You're watching Indiana High School basketball. SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home. Or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter of game number 2 of our semifinal round. This is game number 14 of our 18-game live slate from the 2017 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament. We have been here since Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Did 6 games Wednesday, 6 yesterday, starting at 9. And then today, our semifinals, which started at 3 p.m. Douglas, Dubé goes into the 3. Bucket. Mahoney, Dubé, they needed that one badly. Nearing 5 minutes, back to a 10-point deficit. Near side, J.C. Jones, Shamari Jackson. And the crossover. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Jackson on that dribble drive. 5:05 left, 10-point game. Northrop with a chance here to cut into this deficit, get it down to single digits.
Morgan Hughes.
Don't forget, we have 2 more games after this one. We'll have the boys semi-final action. And out of bounds. Dubé just off the fingertips, couldn't corral, and another turnover. That one unforced from the Lady Bruins. And head coach Rashida Mohammed going crazy over there. And out of bounds, we'll go back to Northrop, so no harm there. Still down 10, looking to cut into this 10-point deficit. Jeff Mahoney is on the camera. Dan Vance here with your caller. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. We're in a good one. 10-point game. Northrop can get right back into this very quickly. 3. Hughes. Bucket. That scraped the ceiling, Dan.
The shooter, the spin on that ball looked beautiful.
So Hughes with 3. Denise Chapman lost the handle momentarily. Hackbarth goes to Chapman. There's Elia Chapman, excuse me. Look for Denise Chapman underneath the bucket. Kick out Jones. Triple. J.C. Jones, no good. Rebound Hughes. Another chance here. 7-point deficit. Hughes. Thatcher. Has Dubé, Tiny Williams, and Douglas. Here's Thatcher. Goes to Hughes on that far side. Good bounce pass to Douglas with the left hand. And just unlucky, but a jump ball will stay at that end. So Chapman with the board, but Douglas got her hands on it.
For the Bruins, number 3, Mackenzie Snyder.
So Tiny Williams will check out. I think head coach Mohammed wanted her in for the offense and subbed in the defensive play. Thatcher, good job to avoid the shot block there and laid off glass. And too easy. Shamari Tyson, that's 2 or 3 times right to the cup.
Such an athlete.
11 points now for Tyson. Ooh, that's a tough block call. That is a tough block call to Denise Chapman. And the fans not thrilled.
Foul number 34, Denise Chapman.
And this is a 1-and-1 coming.
Reverse, team 7. At the line, shooting 1 and bonus.
Denise Chapman drew the interest of the referee that called that foul, too, on that one. A little bit of extracurricular talking.
Yeah, there ain't no doubt about it. We'll go to the free throw line, number 23, Morgan Hughes. The senior. Back rim, can't get the front of the head, and that time Denise Chapman was not letting anybody take that ball. 3:20 left. 26-19. Northrop battling back. Tyson, scoop pass. Beautiful move. That was an outstanding turn baseline for the sophomore Elia Chapman. Chapman now with 6. They want that offensive call on the push-off. Hackbarth blocked by Douglas, and out of bounds will stay at that end. Good length from Brianna Douglas as Tiny Williams is going to check back in. Coach Muhammad, it's not working as Tiny Williams now checks in on a defensive play. She looks disgusted. 28-19, 2:53. Hackbarth Hughes on her. Hackbarth. Baby jumper off glass. That is silky smooth from Woodson. And a steal. Ball loose on the floor. Tiny Williams comes out. Dubé. Hesitation dribble. And the jumper. Ooh, my goodness. Naomi Dubé with the bucket.
Let's shoot the ball with confidence right there.
Dubé with 7. Good screen by Chapman. And that blocked by Hughes. Frenetic pace here. Tiny Williams, 2:12 left. The push ahead to Hughes. Hughes off glass, and Denise Chapman did not want to foul. And that led to Hughes in the open lay-in. Hughes now with 5. Jones, 5-second call going. Gets a screen, left-hand floater, no good, and Tiny Williams with the board. 1:45 left. Dubé, Akbar, good pressure. Douglas, that was great recovery by Woodson, just getting that long arm out in front of her face to make that a more difficult shot. Chapman, drop step and just tossed it up. That went in, 9-point lead.
That spinning jump hook, it's rare.
Good jab, just too hard off glass. Here comes Denise Chapman showing you the handle. Ooh, spun out of traffic. Nearing 1 minute. And head coach Juanita Gilwell wants a timeout, a full one. We'll take it with them. Indiana High School Basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another timeout. 1 minute remaining in this first half. Jones with the blow by, the step through bucket. J.C. Jones, tremendous move from the sophomore. Thatcher tried to go up and under, couldn't get it, 34-23. Danger time, 40 seconds. Jones wants Woodson. Woodson knocked away, and Chapman can't get to it. Last touch by Southside. Tiny Williams comes in for Northrop, as does Tyson for Southside. 33 seconds. Be huge for Northrop. Mentality. Oh, beautiful steal. Beautiful job. Unselfish basketball play. 19 seconds. Douglas. Dribble drive. 4 archers around. Thatcher, no good. And Woodson, I think she's going to hit with over the back.
Southside bench wanting a call to say it hit the top of the backboard, but I don't think it did.
Yeah, I didn't see that live where it looked like it. So that will send Brianna Douglas to the line for at least a chance to cut it into this 13-point deficit. Smart move by head coach Muhammad, getting Tiny Williams out of the contest. Don't want to pick up the cheapie with 6 seconds left. Douglas. And can't hit the front end. Rebounded. Hughes. No good. Woodson with the board. And that is our halftime score. 36-23 is our score. Outstanding first half we saw by the Southside Lady Archers. We're going to take a break for halftime, catch our breath, and we will be back. You are watching the 2017 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home, or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
There's Ryan looking to center into the slot to Esther, but broken up by Scott. He shoots, hits guard.
Now the sticks are up. And now this is bad news. Everyone going at it down here in the corner.
Fort Wayne
LeBlanc with the deke.
6 teams.
Bone cutter to Ryan Freeby with the shot from the point. He scores!
Live stream games new this season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Game number 2 of our quadruple header right here, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. This is game number 14 of our 18-game live slate. Of course, none of it would be possible, of course, without our title sponsor, the tremendous Parkview Sports Medicine, where it is always game on. Their elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance training offers athletes coordinated care and instant access at the new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Also, ParkviewSportsMedicine.com is the new go-to for local sports with scores and highlights for all area schools. Parkview Sports Medicine wants to celebrate the accomplishments of athletes on and off the field. Check it out at ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. Of course, you can make Parkview Sports Medicine part of your team. Give them a call at 260-466-4007 or log on to ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. And of course, Parkview's new Ortho Express Clinic is your new home for all your orthopedic needs. Instant access to physicians, x-rays, physical therapy, performance, and sports dietitian are all at our fingertips at the new Parkview Ortho Express. We meet the athlete when and where they are playing inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse with evening and weekend hours. Check that out and more at ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. And of course, the Big Eye Fish, they support Fort Wayne area athletics and has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Their original location is located at historic 1502 North Wells Street. You can also visit their express location at 3001 Hillegas Road and their express north location at 10380 Leo Road. Big Eye Fish has a 4.3-star ranking with over 215 Google reviews. Find us at originalbigeyefish.com and bigeyefishexpress.com. Of course, like their Facebook page for updated promotions. They have contests and everything. Come and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eye Fish. Of course, another shout-out, Fort Wayne Comets, the Fort Wayne Comets, all in the community here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. They have won 7 Turner Cup championships in its 65 years of calling Fort Wayne home. Of course, the Comets have topped their league's attendance leaderboard 12 times through 17 seasons, with yearly averages eclipsing 7,000 fans per night. Well, what a tremendous day we have in store. One game in the books, half in the books here. We'll now take a short break and join you as we get here to our second half. This is SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Coming to you live right here from Wayne High School. I'm going to take a peek. Just one real quick here. SummitCitySports.com replay, which is up for sponsorship, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com replay can be your company replay, as that is stolen beautifully by Chapman. And look at that beautiful unselfish play by Shamari Tyson and Hackbar, Darian Hackbar. Outstanding job by Southside, and they are in absolute control right now here as we get set for our third quarter. Of course, Indiana High School basketball, no shot clock in the state. And an 8-minute period we have in front of us, 2 of them to be exact, as we are set here live. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter @260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Southside will start with the ball. As head coach Goodwell had some words for Jackson on that pass. So J.C. Jones has Elia Chapman, Denise Chapman, Shamari Jackson, and Shamari Tyson. Chapman block, Tiny Williams. Her length is just tremendous. That's why she's such a great shot putter. And the foul on Tiny Williams. Nothing but ball.
I think they're going to say they got her with the offhand on the body, but
So we move on. J.C. Jones. Hey, I miss calls. Everybody misses calls. It happens. 7:39, 36-23. Jones missed the first attempt. Her second attempt, no good as well. And the rebound. Offensive glass is just too good for Southside, and that's a jump. The strength from that left arm of Elia Chapman to keep it in there.
Yeah, it was a foul or a jump for about 3 full seconds before they called anything. So
here comes that full court pressure. Northrop will spread out 3 across that free throw line. Thatcher back to Brianna Douglas. Thatcher, they got away with the travel. Hughes. Oh, just a two for Morgan Hughes. Maybe that can get her going a little bit here in the second half. And a turnover, a little momentum starting to build for Northrop. 36-25. Good crowd on hand here for the second game of our semifinals. You better get out here if you want some seats, though. I'm sure it's going to start packing up the house with our boys up next. We have the number 1 seed Northside Legends. We'll take on the Homestead Spartans. Dubé can't hit it. Here comes Tyson. Look at that hesitation dribble. That gave her the edge to get to the baseline. Just couldn't knock down the 12-foot jumper. Dubé with the board. Has numbers. Dubé. Oh, beautiful move, but couldn't get it. Now, it's the same referee that called the Euro step on her, and that one was even more pronounced.
I was just going to say, if how was the first one to travel? If that one's not, I don't think either one of them were travel. But
right. So Tiny Williams, the Purdue University commit to continue her track and field career and academic career, I should say. Let's not keep it all about sports. These kids are going to get high-level degrees as well, as Tiny Williams hits the first. Second one forthcoming. Trying to cut it to a single-digit game, and the superstar senior does that. There's that backcourt pressure. Good look to Tyson near side. Tyson splits the defense with that low dribble. 15-foot pull-up, no good. Tiny Williams with another board. And strip. J.C. Jones to Tyson. Beautiful job on the steal and the dime. And Tyson with 13 and a double dribble. That comes with pressure right there, straight pressure.
Southside defense has been phenomenal all year long.
And it's not just the guard play. Their bigs have so much agility. They move so well that if you have bigs that can move and get up and down the court offensively and defensively, and to travel, they have to move the pivot foot before the ball went to the ground. But if you have that length and size that can also move up and down the floor, that is such an advantage. Douglas, Thatcher in the center of that press. She breaks it. Thatcher all the way to the cup. And that's too, man, just missed it. And the save. Just a silly pass by Hughes. That was not there. Jones with another steal. Jones, pump fake. And they're going to get the body on Tiny Williams. If the defender is straight up and down and has their position already, an offensive player cannot put the shoulder into the chest of the defensive player. That's either an offensive foul or a no call. I prefer no calls, but that time right there called a block.
Thought you were going to lay off the referees, Tom.
Yeah, I'm sure I get a little over exaggerated here sometimes. These kids just care so much, as we do. 39-27. Jones. Hits them both. Does J.C. Jones. 40-27. Jones with 6 points. And she has about 47 steals. And knocked away. Brianna Douglas even thought that was going to be called a travel. She stopped. Dubé. Need it. Can't get it.
Good follow.
Thatcher. She is so good. And so underrated in my opinion. Ariel Thatcher. I know she's loved in her community, but as far as citywide, she is very underrated in my opinion.
Absolutely. She's one of the more diverse guards in the SAC. Gets to the basket well, shoots the ball well. She's really good at controlling the pace of games, which sometimes gets underappreciated with some of these girls.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. As we'll go back to that steal from the SummitCitySports.com replay. The shot went up. Tiny Williams tried to outlet it, and watch the swipe from Jones. Right there, boom. Jones, and then head up. Tyson, one scoop pass, and Tyson laid it in for the easy bucket. Just tremendous Southside defense. That is so tough to go against. We'll take a real quick one here. You're watching Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
The comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I told you it'd be a short one. 5.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Right now, Southside in control. They took a run by Northrop, went down to about 6-7 points. Now Balloons back up. And they do have possession. And that's what the Southside faithful has been screaming for all game long, or the Northrop faithful. That was the Southside faithful who was asking for Northrop, so that's pretty ironic that they get to call the opposite way. Thatcher needs help. And just thrown away. Tyson, they got numbers. Look at that scoop pass. Chapman got it high off the glass. So missed opportunity for Northrop and back to a 13-point deficit. Douglas, spin move on Chapman. That was beautiful, beautiful. So the travel called. I missed it.
I think he missed it.
So that looked like a good move by Douglas.
I think it's taken these Northrop ball handlers off guard. Is Denise Chapman sometimes will attack you defensively, and sometimes she will lay back, and so you don't know what she's going to do, and you hesitate, and they're making a couple little mistakes down low.
That is a that is a great thing to say right there. That is tremendous. I don't know if she's something conscious that she's doing, or just sometimes she feels she doesn't have the right angle or what, but she definitely does do that. And that time of travel from Snyder, That one looked a little bit more on the travel wavelength. As a timeout called right here by head coach Juanita Goodwill. And she wants a timeout, just a 30-second, I believe. Waiting for the signal. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with you. Big shout out our title sponsor at Parkview Sports Medicine, where it is game on. Our elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance training offers athletes coordinated care and instant access at the new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Also, Parkview Sports Medicine is a new go-to for local sports with scores and highlights for all your area schools. PSM wants to celebrate the accomplishments of athletes on and off the field. Also, you can make Parkview Sports Medicine part of your team. Give them a call at 260-466-4007 or log on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. 4:42 left in this third quarter. J.C. Jones. Scoop pass. Jackson blocked by Douglas. Beautiful block by Douglas. Need to get it up to Hughes. Finally does. Skip pass. There's too much length running down the center of that floor for the skip pass unless you go up top. And the foul. Can't get the bucket. So that will send J.C. Jones back to the charity stripe.
Northrop trying to get some length here, bringing in White, the freshman, her first appearance of this game, and just needs something to counter this length to Southside.
Yeah, she had an outstanding game last night against Snyder, where had several offensive rebounds, kept possessions alive, which led to open and second chance points. So, yeah, she's one of those another good-looking freshmen here in the Summit Athletic Conference. Jones, 1 of 2. Douglas has Hughes leaking out and stolen. Even when you think something's wide open, here comes the Southside Archer. I like that no call. Douglas is way too far underneath the bucket for a charge. Greta Douglas. Thatcher, no good. Douglas does track it down. That's the Northrop faithful getting a little impatient here. Too bad, guarded by about an 8-inch difference. And Elijah Chapman, beautiful look down low to Douglas, and finally a roll goes in for Northrop as Brianna Douglas hits that. Chapman, beautiful catch. Dubé, great hustle, not giving up on the play. 43-31. Of course, today's broadcast and all 18 of this tournament brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as Jackson tracks that down. Floater in the lane, Chapman there. Up and good. They have such an uncanny ability to get that high off the glass. You see it so often. It about scrapes the top of the glass. Beautiful look to White. Just couldn't put that in. That's the difference of a right-handed side and a left-handed side. I'm telling you, kids, work on your weak hand. Chapman. And one. Denise Chapman with the huge and one opportunity here for the Archers. Beautiful job by Southside and Denise Chapman. Keep feeding her down low. She is too good. And timeout Lures. It'll be a full time or timeout Northrop. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Indiana High School basketball. SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, Indiana High School basketball fans. Taking a look at the crowd right there. Outstanding crowd here, starting to pile in still here at Wayne High School for the 2017 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament. Summit City Sports has been here since 9 a.m., game number 1, and we have been here for the entirety of our tournament as the and one is missed by Chapman. Trap, found White. Douglas. Thatcher takes the bump. They're going to call it on the floor. No shot. That will be the 13th foul on Southside here in the third quarter. Just 7 with 2:31 left. Combined 2 fouls. That is her second. Good kick out to Douglas from Thatcher. Bucket. Brianna Douglas with the 3 ball on the dime from Thatcher. Chapman, good catch, and the drop pass to Jackson. Too quick, but a foul called on Dubé. I think the referee was waiting to see if she made that to call the foul. She is in some obvious pain on the floor. As we will take a break as they tend to the outstanding player, Shamari Jackson. We'll take a break. SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. They're still tending to Shamari Jackson. Don't want to speculate, but it's a lower leg injury. They were looking at the ankle. So she is helped off the floor. Of course, we wish her the best. From SummitCitySports.com, no question, as I'm sure all in the community do. We definitely don't want to see any injuries in any game, especially here in this outstanding holiday tournament. So Tyson, we'll go to the charity stripe.
At the line, shooting a free throw for Shamari Jackson will be number 1. Shamari Tyson, 2 free throws.
So free throws here for Shamari. 13 points. And make it 14 for the talented senior. Tyson looking for her 15th point of the contest. Can't get it. Look at her get her own board. A little Moses Malone action. Hackbarth, 3. You can't get it. Darian Hackbarth, no good. Douglas boarding.
Good
Steal.
defense.
Tremendous steal. And the foul. And that will be on Brianna Douglas. And that's a 16 foul. And her second. Some good balance scoring here for Southside.
Number 3, Mackenzie Slater.
(48-31). Correct that, 34. And out of bounds, last touch by Hughes. That has been the story of the night for Northrop. Just not getting any of the breaks, no rolls. As Hughes will check out. And the foul, they're gonna give that on Thatcher. So back-to-back fouls. And that will send Tyson to the line. She will shoot the pair. As we are now in the 1-and-1 as well, 17 foul. Tyson hits another. 15 points for the senior. Second one up and it is good. 16-point lead for Southside. And a foul. Reach in on the Lady Archers.
Foul on Shamari Tyson. First, second, team fourth.
That is the team's fourth, her second. As Northrop will inbound and stack it there at the timeline. Knocked away momentarily. Thatcher got it back, and Thatcher with the bucket. Ariel Thatcher trying to keep him in this. Tyson over Douglas, no good. Battle for the rebound comes Denise Chapman. Denise Chapman with the right hand, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back, good. Denise Chapman. And the steal. And they're gonna call a foul on Shamari Tyson. 1:19 remaining, 52-36. As number 42, Lamaya Woodson, the freshman's going to check in for Tyson.
Smart move by the Southside coach and Shamari Tyson. 2 quick fouls. Clearly unhappy about it. That's what you got to do to control the emotion. She's an emotional player. Control the emotion.
That's an exactly great call there, Dan. Comes loose. Hackbarth with the steal. Hackbarth and the layup. Darian Hackbarth. Another bucket for her. She has 4.
Talk about that length of Southside. They're 3 biggest players on the court right now together.
Yeah, they're tremendous. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, no Makiba Jones out on the floor. That's another 6-foot player nearly with great length and shooting ability. Jones somehow came up with it, and then Dubé with the foul. That will send J.C. Jones back to the charity stripe with 42 seconds.
Silly foul there on Dubé. She had no way to get in front of that play, no way to stop that layup. Didn't even really make that good of a play on the ball.
Luckily, not a 3-point play. Jones. The lefty hits on the first.
A lot of frustration fouls here in the third quarter from the Bruins.
And nothing going right their way, no doubt about it. As Southside, of course, handled Dwenger Thursday night. Or excuse me, yesterday morning that was the second game of our 6-game slate. Hackbarth, they're going to get a foul on Douglas. Wheels starting to fall off here for Northrop as we near the end of this third quarter. That is her third. Team's ninth. Hackbarth, 1 in the bonus. No good. Rebound Snyder. And then a foul on Jones on that far side.
Foul on J.C. Jones.
That's Jones' third personal foul. And the team's 6. 1 away from the 1-1 here for Northrop. Thatcher. Takes Jones to the cup. Too much length there. Had to go up and under on Woodson. And Douglas comes out with it. Dubé, 3. Naomi Dubé with the 3 ball. She now has 10. Chapman left it to Chapman with the left hand. They've been doing that forever. The younger Elia Chapman to the older Denise Chapman for the bucket. Dubé, good if it goes off the side of the rim. So 39 at the end of 3. Southside in control and looking to move on to the championship game. The Carroll Lady Chargers waiting for that for tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll take a short break. You're watching Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
It's more than winning state championships and titles. It's more than challenging your cross-city rivals. FWCS Athletics brings out the best in students, giving them confidence, discipline, and a will to persevere. See how we compete and see what we do at FortWayneSchools.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, SummitCitySports.com. We are coming to you live, of course, from Wayne High School. We've been here since day number 1 on Wednesday. That was the 9 a.m. That 6 games on Wednesday, 6 games yesterday. That starting at 9 a.m. We started today with our 4 semifinal games at 3 p.m. as we are about set now for the 4th quarter. The Southside Lady Archers are in absolute control here against the Northrop Bruins. They are up 19 points and looking to move on to the championship game.
Period 4, Archer basketball.
Hackbarth inbound, Shamari Tyson. Northside just entered the building on the far side of the court, left side of your screen. Can't see him yet, but the boys have entered the building. Chapman, Hackbarth, good ball fake, 15-footer. Spun out, just unlucky. Chapman with the rebound and a jump ball. Nope, we got a foul on Snyder.
That foul's on number 3, Lindsay Snyder.
Checking in, Alicia Tiny Williams.
First.
After the first one. And can't get that to go. Tiny Williams checks back in for Snyder. Chapman with 15 points. And can't get it to go. Lamaya Woodson there. Can't get the putback. Dubé comes out, has Douglas on that far wing. Good bounce pass, but even better defensive play from Hackbarth. Tyson. Hackbarth playing outstanding minutes here today for head coach Goodwell. Didn't play a whole lot yesterday against Wenger. Denise Chapman. It just got underneath the arms of Tiny Williams. And that will be the 5th personal foul on Alicia Tiny Williams.
Foul on number 25, Alicia Tiny Williams.
So she will have to check out with 7:17 left in this 4th quarter. As Denise Chapman to the line. Chapman hits it. Second one here coming for Denise Chapman. Of course, today's broadcast brought to you SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hits them both. Does Chapman, 17 points now. She is the game high leader in scoring. Skip past Dubé. Dubé spin dribble on Tyson. Tyson, and then Hackbarth came. That's a travel. Great defensive help on the trap from Hackbarth, and boom, went to the floor. Turnover. So 21-point game.
Ashlyn Scott.
Ashton Scott checks into the game for Northrop. JC Jones, she'll bring it up. Hackbarth. They want Chapman down low with Douglas on her back. Thatcher comes with the triple team. Good luck to Lamaya Woodson. That, if Denise Chapman passes out of double triple teams like that, they are unstoppable.
Great defense.
That was just better offense. Sometimes it's just better. 62-41, 6.5. Thatcher. Beautiful.
Ariel
Thatcher. Tyson, over to Jones. JC Jones, look for Chapman. That is not how you want to pass the ball, but what's in there for to pick up the deflection, and now has 8 points for the freshman.
So dangerous inside. I think Northrop coach Rashida Muhammad is going to have nightmares about that family between the Chapman sisters and their cousin Lamaya Woodson.
And no good on the Tyson dribble drive, but she will head to the line to shoot a pair. Shamari Tyson, 16 points on the game.
14, Ariel Thatcher.
66-43.
Her third, being 10 at the line, shooting 2 free throws. Shamari Tyson.
Tyson. Back rim, no good. Morgan Hughes. Checks back in. 66. .43, near 5.5 minutes left in this contest. Dangerous pass, way over the head of Morgan Hughes. That's out of bounds. Here comes Ashlyn Scott back in, as well as Maddie Allman for Northrop. 5:37 remaining in this contest. We are about set for our championship bracket on the girls' side. Carroll Lady Chargers waiting for the winner of this contest, Hackbarth. Why not? Why not? Hackbarth with the triple. That Coach Goodwell, love that one. Thatcher, good move and does spin it home. Ariel Thatcher, so good. Woodson with the bucket. 69-45. The leak out, Maddie Allman. That's too big from Woodson. Not fair. And then thrown away. Hackbarth. And the left-handed layup. Gosh, maybe I shouldn't say anything about that 30-40 point game to finish that first contest. Because Southside is flexing their muscle here against the Northrop Lady Bruins. No good on that jumper. Comes back to Thatcher. Thatcher to Scott, saved, but Chapman's there. Tyson, we're about midway through this fourth quarter with Southside in control. Hackbarth feeling it. Wide right. Jones tried to save it to Woodson. And then Denise Chapman, look at the hustle. That is your leading scorer, your leading rebounder, your leading everything, showing you the heart and not giving up on the play, knocking it out from behind. And Denise Chapman will check out with 17 points. And in number 44 for Southside, Kalasia Morris, the junior. And a timeout, full one. Call by head coach Goodwell. We'll take it with them. You're watching Indiana High School Basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, Our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the timeout, just under 4 minutes left in this game. 71-45, Southside in absolute control as Woodson with another block. Elias Chapman comes out with it. Chapman wanted that lob to Woodson. Woodson, tough catch and a finish. Oh my goodness, so good. Just a freshman. And the steal, Jones. And another foul.
That foul on number 3, Mackenzie Snyder.
Snyder.
Her second team.
Her second.
Line shooting 2 free throws. Number 44, Delasha Morris.
Delasha Morris to shoot 2. Rattles the first one home. Does Morris. 29-point game. So unexpected here as Morris will shoot another. Looking for that 30-point game. There's 30-point lead for Southside. Tremendous job here. Team effort completely. Thatcher. And good drive by Thatcher. We'll take a blocking foul on Woodson with 3:14 left. Of course, stay with us at the conclusion of this game. I'll hop down and get you an interview from the winning side of things. Hopefully, Coach Goodwill as well. Here's Thatcher. 3:14 remaining. Hits on the first. Thatcher now with 18 points. She is the game high. And the second attempt up and good. 19 points for Ariel Thatcher, the senior. 75-46. Off glass, no good. Douglas. And you can expect him to let him play a little bit more here with just under 3 minutes left. Jones. Here's J.C. Jones, outstanding sophomore point guard. Once Woodson, that was a great lead pass, and then just lost the handle. Then Woodson was looking for the foul. Can't expect any calls here. Up about 30 is Thatcher with the bucket. Thatcher now with 21. Woodson, good screen on Jones. Jones can't get it. Look at the length of Woodson, my goodness. Her length is next level and just a freshman. Imagine she grows an inch, another inch or two. I mean, are you kidding me? She's probably only 15 years old, 14 years old. My goodness. Head coach Juanita Goodwell's got to be pleased with her roster she has right now, no doubt. Of course, they do lose quite a bit to graduation. Shamari Tyson, Shamari Jackson, Makiba Jones, and Denise Chapman. So they do lose quite a bit, but they're covered not there at all.
And she's done a good job of mixing in those younger players, so they're getting the varsity experience. We're getting to see a couple more of them come out on the court right now and get some of that that holiday tournament experience we talked about.
Yeah, that was a great point. Checking in, number 14, Dejanay Fitzgerald, the sophomore, and number 21, Desiree Raines. Desiree Raines, I know from watching Southside quite a bit. She's the senior on their JV team that really leads that squad. She's accepted her role for head coach Goodwell in her senior year for the best of the program. So big shout out, Desiree Raines, making an outstanding job here for the benefit of her team. 138. That is number 15 for Northrop. Destiny Jackson, free ball. That was White with the three. Dan, we mentioned her, the freshman for Northrop. Sky's the limit in my opinion with her game. She is tremendous. Good hands there from White. She's got good length, good size. Look at her move her feet. Three ball. Banked in. What a great feeling that's got to be for the sophomore. I don't care if it went glass or not. Dejanay Fitzgerald with the triple, and 78. There we finally grabbed it. 78-52. Under a minute. Make sure you stay with us. I'll hop down for an interview as a foul.
That foul was number 10, Darren Hacklar. Number 30, she's 8 on the line shooting 1 and 1. Number 32, Maddie Allman.
Maddie Allman to the line to shoot 2. That one is up and it is good. 78-53, and checking in for the great game by Darian Hackbarth, by the way. She just checks out. Number 11, Cassidy Connolly in, the senior. So gets some minutes here in the semifinal game of the holiday tournament. Rebound Woodson, shocking. 78-53.
And how interesting it is, Tim, that the teams that will face off tomorrow in the championship game are the two teams that fell victim to Homestead those first 2 years that Homestead's been in this conference. Beat Southside 2 years ago in the title game, beat Carroll last year. Now those teams have a chance to get a title of their own.
Great info. Dan Vance and the new Sentinel there. Here's White for the jam. Off glass.
Close to a jam.
White gets another bucket, 78-55, and that should do it. No, I forgot who's coaching Southside. She's going to run one more play with her youngsters, I can guarantee you. Connolly, that one thrown low. And that is the final. Your score is 78-55. I'm going to step down and get you an interview from the winning squad.
The Archers will play Carroll tomorrow for the championship of the SAC.
Check. Standing here with Shamari Tyson. Outstanding game for you guys and as a team. This was a complete team win by Southside. How do you guys feel?
It feels good. It really does.
What did you guys see coming out? You really stepped it to them and put it to them. I know you, your senior year here at Southside, do not want to go out without a championship with this SAC holiday tournament. So what does it mean to you personally and to your team on moving on to the championship to face Carroll?
It feels really good knowing the fact that we won by only 4, and then look at the score now. So that means a lot. So it's what we really can do.
Is that what you guys are doing out here, is trying to prove a point on how good the Southside Lady Archers are this year?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations. Good luck in your championship game.
Thank you.
And that's it for this broadcast. Thanks for joining us. We're going to sign off for now. Don't forget, we have 2 boys games live coming up here, semifinals, to see who will play in the championship game tomorrow night. SummitCitySports.com was live.